Yo, what is up, guys? It's Boy123Jim. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about the top 5 best WWE pay-per-views of 2017. I did the worst earlier of this week, but now it's time to tell you how I feel about these WWE pay-per-views. Obviously, NXT will not be included in this list. So let's begin. Number 5, gotta give it to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. We had cruiserweight action of Rich Swann versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. We had Charlotte versus Bayley. We had, I believe, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the Universal title. We had Cena and AJ Styles. Need I say more? Plus, the Royal Rumble match, Ty Dillinger coming at number 10. It was live in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio with over 60,000 plus. We had the Goldberg and the Lesnar and the Undertaker. But then there's only one bad thing about that match, where, you know, the big dog coming out number 30. But besides that, this show was a good show. And the way how I rate good pay-per-views is from average up, you know, average to the best. Simple. So Royal Rumble is number 5 on my list. Number 4, Elimination Chamber, man. SmackDown's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Orton, Harper, Nikki, and Natalya. Okay, Naomi defeating Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship. And then we had Cena defend the Elimination, the WWE Championship inside the Elimination Chamber match. I mean, come on. I mean, the show was great. The wrestling was good. Crowd was alright. The crowd was great. And I think we had a tag team turmoil for the tag team championships as well. So, yeah, gotta give it up. Gotta give it up for SmackDown. Unlike Raw, couldn't do that with Fastlane. Okay, so number 3, gotta give it to WWE. Great Balls of Fire. Great Balls of Fire was a good show. Great Balls of Fire. Alright, we had Joe and Brock, Strowman and Reigns, Rollins and Bray, the Hardys, and the Bar in a tag team Iron Man match, which has never been done before as far as I'm concerned. And we had Sasha and Bliss for the first time. I mean, this show, wrestling was great as well, and the stories were there. I mean, the only bad thing about it was Ambrose and Miz. But besides that, this entire show was great. You know, as far as the name is ridiculous. The fact that it's a pay-per-view, it's funny. Maybe that's why Vince McMahon actually made it a pay-per-view, because he finds it funny. But at the same time, this show was a success, nothing less. They should have, you know, changed up the stage, you know, make it more old school like. But that's besides the point. In the end of the day, this show delivered, in my opinion. Number 2, I gotta give it to WWE Extreme Rules. Now, the match between Ambrose and Miz, I actually like the story that was being told. You know, Miz would do anything, and I mean anything, to get himself disqualified. That way, he would be able to become a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. He even had his wife slap him in the face for him to get that championship, but sadly didn't get the job done, right? But still, Miz able to win the match regardless. We had the Hardys and the Bar in a tag team steel cage where Jeff Hardy did his death-defying Whisper of the Wind off the top of the cage. Not as fantastic as when he did to Umaga years ago, but that's besides the point. That was still a great moment. We had the Fatal 5-Way, where the winner would become #1 contender for the Universal Championship, where the Destroyer, Samoa Joe, got the job done that day. I didn't expect Joe to win it, but he did. And there's always a bad thing on a pay-per-view. When a pay-per-view is good, it's always a bad thing. And to be honest, I mean, it's the one thing I don't want to bring up, but I gotta bring up. Alexa Bliss and Bayley was probably the worst part of the night. The kendo stick. I hate anything on the pole match. Alright, anything on the pole. Your mama on the pole, your sister on the pole, a title on the pole, my cereal box on the pole, my candy bar, my Snickle, my Skitters, my Skittles, anything on a pole, I hate it automatically. Alright, simple. But this entire show, was a good show. Wrestling was good. Can't really hate it. You know, I just can't. Alright, I'm going to bring up an honorable mention. Honorable mention. Payback was a good show. WrestleMania was a good show. You know, No Mercy was a good show. Hell in a Cell was a good show as well. But in the end, number one show of the year, just like last year, Survivor Series was the best pay-per-view of 2017, in my opinion. All right. Now, some may disagree, some may agree, some may say, "Oh, WrestleMania was better, SummerSlam was better, this one was better, that one was better." I'm saying Survivor Series because everybody was talking about Survivor Series in a positive, you know, tone. Not everybody was saying, "Oh my God, Survivor Series." The only bad thing, there's only like 2 or 3 bad things about Survivor Series, which was the women's match between Charlotte and Bliss. We had The Miz and Corbin, and the 5-on-5 men's Survivor Series match in the main event. You know, those may be the downfall, but positives over the negatives. Okay, make it a good show. That's how I rank it. All right. We had AJ and Brock steal the show. We had the Usos and the Bar. We had, I believe, we had the Shield versus the New Day. You know, with great matches, great action. The one time of the year where Raw and SmackDown in head-to-head competition. You know, so, and that's it. That's the best pay-per-views. Do you guys agree with my list? If so, leave a like. If you disagree, leave a like. If you disagree again, tell me in the comments below on what you think is the best show of 2017. Alright guys, thank y'all for watching, and I'm out. Later.